누구 탓일까 너 아닌 나 충분히 힘들거든 이미 알아야겠어 날 향한 너 솔직히 말해줄래 tell me how you feel Do you love me 날 느끼고 있니 너의 향기 나에게 스며들어 널 느끼고 있어 my babe
Break up with your girlfriend cause I'm bored. Hey guys, happy Valentine's Day, one day late. Tonight I'm going to the movies. I'm gonna go watch Isn't It Romantic? I've been wanting to see this movie since I saw the trailer months ago. Hello, Liam Hemsworth, sign me up. I'm wearing my nice red turtleneck, my Valentine's Day turtleneck. My face is a little dry and crusty right now because I have not put on my skincare stuff. I have a freshly washed face and I put on some toner, but I haven't put on everything else, so we're gonna do that right now. So I'm gonna use my Klairs Pure Vitamin C Serum, the vitamin drop. I'm almost done, like I can't even use the dropper anymore, so I just have to pour it out. I always like to use this in the morning because I feel like it instantly makes my skin look a lot healthier and brighter. It really emphasizes my big ass shiny forehead. Then I'm gonna put on a bit of eye cream just so we don't get a little too dry out of those eyes, girl. Okay, so I'm gonna take my Ulla Hendrickson Banana Bright Eye Cream. And that's enough for both eyes. And this is gonna make us look bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. My mom and grandma used to say that to me all the time. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Am I a squirrel? Like, what's going on? Am I a dog? What does that mean? And then I'm gonna use this Dr. Belmer moisturizer. This is a pretty heavy moisturizer, but my skin gets dry in the winter, girl. So we gotta hydrate. I look 1,000 times better than I just did. And last but not least, I'm gonna put on the Klairs Soft Airy UV Essence, which is just an SPF because we have to protect our skin from the sun. Okay, let's move on to that flawless complexion. So we're gonna start off with our foundation. I'm gonna be using my NARS foundation like I always do. Actually, you guys, I haven't been using foundation very often. I literally only use foundation when I'm filming a video, and I'm not really gonna put on a ton of foundation today. Just kind of keeping it light today, keeping it light. Yeah, so lately I've just been wearing my Too Faced Sculpting Concealer, and that's it, like, for my complexion, which is crazy. And yes, I am aware that my foundation is way too dark right now because it is winter and I'm so pale. It's not that much of a difference. It's not that bad. It's okay. It's okay, we're a tan goddess today. Speaking of tanning, a lot of you guys wanted me to talk about tanning in this Get Ready With Me and the term blackfishing and everything that went on in the last week or so. I'm gonna put on my concealer, Sleep Worn This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer in the color Maple. So first thing I want to say is that the subject of tanning can be really complicated. Just because I kind of feel like if you're okay with people tanning, you have to be okay with people bleaching their skin because it's kind of the same thing but just like opposite. People tan their skin because they think they look better with darker skin, and people bleach their skin because they think they look better with lighter skin. However, the distinct difference between bleaching and tanning, I find, is that people tan for more like aesthetic reasons and people bleach for more internal insecurities. You know what I mean? Not to say that people who tan aren't insecure, but I just feel like the history of everything, not just in America or on the western side of the world, but the eastern side of the world especially too, there was a lot of persecution for people who were darker. So if you want to become lighter, it's less of a, oh, I just think it's pretty, and more of a like, I'm ugly, I'm worthless if I don't have light skin. I feel like people who tan don't think that they're worthless and that's why they're tanning. But obviously this is like individual cases, and I can't speak for everybody and everybody's situation, but that's what I kind of feel is the difference between bleaching and tanning. However, personally, I feel like because I have no problem with tanning, and I do realize that because of the place that I grew up in, that is the reason why I don't have a problem with tanning. And also because I'm already dark skinned, so I don't tan. I tan when I go out in the sun, but I don't like spray myself down with some sort of chemical to make myself more tan. And I don't go to tanning beds or whatever. Because I don't have to. But I know a lot of people who do. I'm friends with a lot of like pale skinned people. So I know that they complain about their skin color sometimes. So from the culture that I live in, that is why I feel like tanning is fine. Where I live, tanning is fine and bleaching is not fine. Bleaching is like, whoa, like no, like don't do that. Like you hate yourself if you bleach your skin. Like you want to be white if you bleach your skin. Like no. And I mean, I totally understand based on the history of why dark-skinned people don't like their skin and why they bleach it. I totally understand that. So that's why tanning versus bleaching and tanning in general is like just like this weird issue to talk about. I just feel like, me personally, I like mind my own business, and if you want to tan your skin, I have no problem with that. If you want to tan your skin 10 shades darker, I have no problem with that. It's your skin, it's your body. You do whatever you want with it. And I mean, if I'm okay with that, if I'm okay with tanning, then I kind of have to be okay with bleaching. Like if you want to make your skin lighter, then it's your body and it's your choice, and like that has nothing to do with me and it's none of my business. I know that's very controversial and the comments gonna blow the fuck up. That just seems logical to me. I can't be pro tanning and not pro bleaching. Even though I totally understand the like the historic differences between them, it's really on an individual basis. Like some people just want to be a little bit lighter. That's on them. That has nothing to do with me. That's on them. And I don't want to judge people's choices. I have no idea what they've been through. I have no idea why they want to bleach their skin. So like I can't go around just judging other people like that. And that's the reason why a lot of people support Jela, because they have no problem with tanning. And that's why I made such a nice video about her, because I have no problem with her tanning. Zero problem with her tanning. There's nothing wrong with tanning in my eyes. The mistake that she made was that she made a video in which she put on a lighter foundation and she was like cute with the little hair clip, all innocent and like a little baby. And then she put on a foundation that was way too dark, way darker than what her actual face or body is. She turned into a completely different persona, which she called like her Jela alter ego. You know, like the stereotypical dark-skinned girl. She's sexy, she's flashy, she's sassy. You know, it was just... And in the video, she wore the shade 35 in the Laneige cushion. Just so you guys have a reference point, I'm a shade 37. I could probably wear a 35 right now because I'm so pale because it's freaking February. She's basically wearing my shade, and she did make a very long apology explaining that she never meant to stereotype and blah blah blah. And she talked about how she's considered to be a dark-skinned Korean, which I like, yeah, she is considered to be a dark-skinned Korean. She said that she would wear around a shade 25 to 26. Honey, that's 10 shades lighter than the shade that you put on. If you, like I said, if you want to tan 10 shades darker, that's totally fine. I have no problem with that. But it was the fact that the dark-skinned persona was this stereotypical persona of what dark-skinned people are. People don't really understand the implications of that. For example, in the R. Kelly case, people are out here wondering, how's R. Kelly getting away with this? Why isn't R. Kelly in jail? And we all know the answer is because he's victimizing black girls. He's victimizing black girls and nobody cares. Not even when it was Aaliyah. Even when it was Aaliyah, nobody cared. She was just fast. She was just easy, because that's how black girls are portrayed. Even if they're 12 years old, she's just fast. She's just easy. If it was a little 12-year-old, blonde-haired, blue-eyed white girl, the National Guard will be beating down R. Kelly's door. But because it's not, because it's people with dark skin, nobody cares. Stereotypes can sometimes be relatively harmless, but I find that stereotypes towards people with dark skin get them killed, get them raped, and no one cares. No one's there to protect you because you can protect yourself, right? You have dark skin, you're tough, you're a bitch, you're sassy. You can protect yourself. So those kinds of stereotypes are literally dangerous. They're dangerous. That's what people need to understand, okay? You know, if you want to do some dumb stereotype for a laugh, that's fine. But there are certain stereotypes that are dangerous, and that's one of them. So that's why it was like such a big deal to me and why I had to talk about it. But like I said, the tanning issue, I'm totally fine with that. I was always fine with that because if I wasn't fine with that, then I wouldn't have made a video about her in the first place. And this has nothing to do with our personal issues. It is true that I personally am not a fan of her, like because I know her personally, but this has nothing to do with that. Just gonna set my makeup now as if I didn't go on an entire rant. I also definitely wouldn't go as far as calling tanning blackfishing just simply because you tan your skin really dark. That doesn't mean you're blackfishing. I think the issue with like the blackfishing thing was that those white girls, they were not just tanning their skin. Like the main girl that was like the main focus of it, she was tanning her skin, she was making her hair curly. She looked like a different race, like a different person. She looked like a mixed girl. And that aesthetic of like the mixed girl is something that is greatly capitalized on. And I feel like in this current climate, like just being a normal white girl is like not enough anymore for like the media, and that everyone wants to be this exotic creature, this racially ambiguous person so that they can make money off of it. And once again, Jela, I don't think she's blackfishing. Girl does not look black, okay? She can make up baby hairs and put on door knockers and tan her skin 10 shades darker, but she will never look black. And I don't think she looked mixed either, like nothing. Like she just looks like a dark Asian girl. But I do think she definitely capitalized on dark skin. She found a hole in the market where all the other Korean beauty bloggers are pale AF and perpetuating the typical beauty standards. And so Jela saw this and she decided to start tanning her skin darker and wearing darker makeup, and it got her lots of attention, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that, but I definitely don't think she's trying to act black. Although, oh my god, should I even tell you guys this? She sent me a DM. She sent me a DM saying that Beyonce was her role model, and I just like I died. I'm sorry. Spraying my Too Faced hangover spray. Anyways, I just try to keep my personal feelings about her out of this. This is a separate issue. And because of this separate issue, in case you guys haven't seen my long ass post that I put on Instagram and on my community page, I'm no longer pursuing to get my video back up. Whenever this is resolved and the video goes back up, I'm taking it down because I don't want to be associated with that. I don't want to be associated with her. If this had never happened, if she had never uploaded that video, I would have kept the video up because that's what I did with Pony. When Pony took my video down and then I got it back up, I left it up, and right now it's at 1.7 million views. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure if the Jela video went back up, it would reach over 1 million views and I'd get lots of money from it, but I don't want to be associated with her. That's not worth the money to me. So, okay, let me put on some eyebrows. And a lot of people said that it was like a modern day blackface, which I kind of agree with, because blackface wasn't just about the makeup or the style of makeup, it was about the persona attached to it. You know, that's the real issue here. It's not about, oh, she's tanning herself 10 shades darker and she's wearing the same foundation shade that I wear. It was about the persona behind it. If she wants to be darker, that's fine. That's her choice. It's her body, it's her choice, whatever she wants to look like. But it was the persona behind it that was the issue. I just want people to realize that because, you know, she's been making videos with with her tan skin for like a year now or something. If you go back on her channel, like back to her very first video, girl looks pale. Pale, 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 pale. She got blonde hair, she looks pale. Recently, this is like a recent thing where she started tanning her skin really dark and wearing really dark foundations. And I mean, there are white creators I know who do this. White creators that I follow that I like, who tan their skin really dark and wear really dark foundations that aren't their original skin tone color at all, and I have no problem with them, so I can't say that I have a problem with her doing that. So yeah guys, I've been doing that thing where I put on my lipstick and my blush first and then my eyes. The lipstick and the blush are my focus all the time. I want everything to like go with the lipstick. So I'm gonna put on Red 70s from 3CE, and I'm just using this as like a base because I want the red to like pop more than this red does. I really like Korean lipsticks because they're not as like flashy and out there, but at the same time, sometimes I do want to be flashy and out there. So today I'm going to be taking this little mini little lipstick. This little tiny lipstick from NARS. This is the color Star Woman, and she is red, honey. She's red. Okay, so we're just going to apply that over top. Oh, that's bright. And I'm just gonna let that like dry down, and while it's drying down, I'm gonna put on contour. I mean, we're really just like bronzing. I don't think I'm gonna put on blush for this look. I did this look yesterday already. I'm just like recreating it, and I kind of like that I didn't have blush on, and I kind of use like contour as blush. So I'm just gonna like contour my jawline here. I always start at the jawline because I want the most product here, and then whatever's left over on the brush I'll like sweep up. So I'll do like the circular motion. Ooh, look at that cheekbone. And same thing on the other side. And then we're gonna go up to the forehead and sweep up. What are you doing? I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender just to like blend some of this out because it's just looking a little harsh. She needs to tone it down. She needs to calm down. What I really love about how I've been doing my makeup lately is that I feel like I still look like a bad bitch, but I didn't have to put on a lot of makeup. I'm gonna put on my highlighter from MAC. Oh darling, it's my go-to highlighter right now. And we're just gonna sweep a little bit of that on the cheeks. Ooh, look at her shine, honey. Oh no. Oh no, she didn't. Really pretty. You know what I want to try, guys? The new Kaja highlighters. They have like the little paint roller. Looks so fun. I'm gonna add a little bit more of Red 70s. Look at that color. Oh! Oh! Okay, then I'm gonna grab my Huda Beauty Core Lip Sessions palette. We're gonna use this color that we always use, and using that as my base. So I'm just gonna sweep this into the crease and then work my way down. And I'm going under the eyes as well. It just rounds everything out. I really wish this palette had a brown. I mean, this is like kind of close to being a brown, but you know, brown's not a coral color, so. So I'm just gonna take my Too Faced Just Peachy palette and use Peach Tart. And I'm just gonna put that on the outer corners. So yeah, I know you guys love tea and you want to hear about all this stuff, but I really try my hardest not to bash people because I know that like karma gonna get you. If you are a negative person and you talk badly about other people, it's gonna come right back and bite you in the butt. So I try my very hardest just to keep my own business. But sometimes you do have to say something about stuff. Sometimes you really do have to say something. I'm gonna use a big volumized mascara. We're gonna use the Milk Kush mascara. Yes, that's right, Kush, okay? It's got the marijuana in it. It contains cannabis oil, which is known to be good for like skin and hair and whatever. That's a super volumizing mascara. Just look at that wand. She thick. The thicker the wand, the thicker the lashes, you know? And then I'm gonna follow that up with my Roller Lash from Benefits. I totally forgot that I actually wore eyeliner yesterday, so I'm gonna put on my Stila liquid liner. And you know me, my liner is just like one little tiny wing right at the end. Basically, it's just like an extension of my eyelashes, really. My battery's down because bitch, I've been talking too much. And then we're just gonna lock this all in again with the Too Faced Hangover Spray. Okay guys, that is it for my Valentine's Day look. I hope you guys like it. Have a wonderful Valentine's Day, and also please stay out of trouble in those comments because I know the comment section is gonna be wild now. Oh Lord. I love you guys so much. Bye!